What did your family say that finally made you realize you had to stop letting them control you? My high school basketball coach crossed a line, so I reported him to the school and told my parents. Instead of supporting me, they smeared my reputation online to defend him. I cut them off until a month later, when an anonymous email about the coach made them regret everything and beg for my forgiveness. I'd been playing basketball since I was 6, not because I loved it, but because it was non-negotiable in my family. My dad was a college point guard, and my mom coached a girls' rec league. Even my little sister was a star on her middle school team. When I made the varsity team as a sophomore in our small Colorado town, my parents acted like my future was set, WNBA or bust. But I was never that good. I spent more time on the bench than on the court. I practiced hard, stayed late, and studied plays, but basketball just didn't click for me. Still, I stuck with it because my teammates were my lifeline. They made me feel like I belonged, even if I wasn't a star. But one person made every practice a living hell. Coach Harlan. All coaches yell, and I could handle that. But Harlan's yelling wasn't about motivation. It was personal. He'd single out girls during drills, mocking our weight or calling us soft. His stares during warm-ups felt wrong, and he'd push for one coaching, after hours, getting sulky when we said no. At first, I thought I was imagining it. My parents worshipped him. Dad called him a game changer, who'd get me a college scholarship if I toughed it out. Telling them he creeped me out wasn't an option. The worse I played, the harder he came at me. During scrimmages, he'd scream that I was a waste of a jersey, or dragging the team down. I'd nod and pretend it didn't hurt, but it did. Then, a few weeks ago, I missed an easy layup in practice, and he lost it. Jesus, Kayla, you're a damn embarrassment, he shouted. You're lucky I even let you wear that uniform. Maybe if you stayed late and worked those lazy legs, you wouldn't be such a liability. The gym went quiet. Everyone heard, but no one moved. I opened my mouth to say something, but my teammate Jenna beat me to it. She stepped forward, cool as ice, and said, "If you talk to her like that again, I'll take that whistle and shove it where the sun doesn't shine." The team froze. Harlan's face turned purple. "You're out of line, Jenna," he snapped. "No, you're not a coach," she shot back. "You're a creep with a clipboard." I couldn't breathe, staring at the floor, wishing I could disappear. Harlan bellowed, "Both of you off my court. You're done." But then something wild happened. The other girls set down their water bottles and walked over, forming a line in front of Jenna and me. No one spoke, but the message was clear. Even our quietest player, the backup center, looked Harlan dead in the eye and said, "Maybe we should tell the principal about your weird obsession with private practices." Harlan backpedaled, claiming we were overreacting. But it was too late. We'd seen through him. That night, I told my parents what happened, hoping they'd finally listen. They didn't. "Are you sure you're not just upset about sitting the bench?" Mom asked. Dad crossed his arms. "This is why kids don't succeed. They can't handle tough coaching.